روكيت مان، فيلم جديد يطرح سيرة حياة المغني البريطاني وعازف البيانو والملحن إلتون جون منذ طفولته في خمسينيات القرن الماضي.
What did you say your name was again?
Reggie!
Reginald Dwight.
That's my granddad's name.
جون اكتشف موهبته الموسيقية مبكرا، فمارس عزف البيانو رغم معارضة والده الشديدة.
You think he's got that kind of talent?
ثم انضم لفرقة عزف بلو زولوجي.
I'm thinking of changing my name to Elton. But that's my name. Yeah, I know.
وفي عام 1967 التقى بكاتب الأغاني بيرني توبن الذي تعاون معه في 30 ألبوماً تصدرت معظمها المبيعات وفازت بجوائز عدة وجعلته أحد أكثر الموسيقيين ثراء وشعبية وشهرة في القرن العشرين. الفيلم يشبه كثيراً فيلم بوهيميان رابسودي الذي جسد فيه رامي مالك شخصية أسطورة الروك فريدي ميركوري، فكلا الشخصين وصلا قمة الموسيقى والشهرة، وكلاهما واجه تحديات نفسية واجتماعية، مشاكل مع الوالدين، الصراع مع الجنسية المثلية والوقوع في حب رجال استغلاليين، وممارسة حياة الإسراف والبذخ والحفلات الصاخبة والإدمان على المخدرات والكحول والجنس، فضلاً على أن مخرج كلا الفيلمين البريطاني ديكستر فليتشر.
Unlike Bohemian Rhapsody, here you have your subject well and alive, and he's actually in charge of the project. How did that impact your creative decisions?
It didn't, in fairness to Elton. He never. There was no corner where I was not allowed to shine a light. There's nowhere that I wasn't allowed to go. I never got the "no, you can't do that" or "don't go there" speech, and that was extremely liberating and exciting aspect of working with Elton. That he was like, tell the story as you see it, as you want to tell it.
خلافاً لمالك الذي حاكى أغنيات ميركوري في بوهيميان رابسودي، قام الممثل البريطاني تارون إدغرتون الذي جسد دور جون بأداء كل أغنياته بصوته وحركات الرقص بنفسه.
You are here portraying someone with such responsibility.
Of course, there's an element of intimidation, and it's nerve-wracking, but it's such an opportunity, and the things that are scary are always the most rewarding. And I'm just lucky that Elton's been such a fantastic partner in the process.
But how did you enter his character? Where did you draw from?
I don't know.
Is it from interaction with him or watching footage?
I would say the most useful thing is talking with him. You know, I read a biography, which I won't name check, because when I asked him about it, the first fact that I asked him about from the biography, he said that didn't happen. So I referred to him. I spent time with Elton. I went and stayed at his house. He allowed me to read his diaries, which were from 1970 to 1976. That was phenomenally helpful.
What surprised you about him, or from learning about him, and you wanted to highlight it there in the picture?
The thing that I've always found most exciting about this process is, you know, it's very easy to say Elton's a diva, but it's a lazy observation, because there's no humanity to it. There's always a reason that everyone does everything. It's cause and effect. And what I love is that I think the moments in our film where Elton is, if you were a fly on the wall, is unreasonable or difficult, we explain and humanize it.
And also, our Elton is Elton of 30 years ago, you know, and so it's a very different person
to who he is now.
Yeah, absolutely. And the script is made up of his recollections, his story. He sat and talked with Lee Hall, and he's spoken about how he felt at the time and who he was at that time. And so that's what Taron's job is to create an Elton that is not fictionalised version of Elton, but an Elton from a particular period in time that is not around anymore. He was a person who was very complicated and messed up in a particular way. So it's about an emotional truth, and that's what Taron absolutely approached first. Sure, there's mannerisms and looks and stuff like that, but what Taron is dealing and what we're dealing, looking at is the emotional journey and psychological journey that Elton was on at that time.
الفيلم يفتتح بجلسة علاج في بداية التسعينيات يستحضر فيها جون ذكريات نصف حياته الأول الذي يقضيه باحثاً عن الحب الذي لم يجده من والديه في طفولته، حينما يهرب من البيت ويجد المأوى في الموسيقى. وبعد تحقيق الشهرة يتعزز شعوره بالوحدة، فيهرب مرة أخرى ويجد مأوى في الكحول والمخدرات لكن دون جدوى، فيحاول الانتحار ويفشل، وعندما يقع في حب وكيله يستغله وينهب أرباحه، فيعود إلى والديه آملاً أن يمنحوه الحب المفقود، لكن والده يتجاهله وأمه تحاول أن تستغله.
Look at you now.
She was probably a narcissist, and no, it didn't seem that there was real love for Elton.
As a mother, could you understand that?
No, I could understand and relate to the challenges of, she was a very young mother. She was a single mother until Elton was 6 when she married Elton's father. It was a totally loveless marriage. But beyond that, it's pretty...
So he was a burden on her rather than a
very
blessing.
much so, yeah. And I wonder if she was mentally well, you know, because there was a lot of confusing messages and it was kind of heartbreaking.
Do you think that kind of troublesome relationship contributed to Elton's creativity?
I don't feel that his mother's cruelty contributed to his creativity. I think that Elton John is so remarkable that he was able to overcome the heartbreak of being raised in a household where there was no love shown to him. And then, of course, in this movie, you know, you really see him wrestle with his demons because he was never loved, you know, and you see that lead to him almost completely blowing up his life and his career and everything, being totally destructive. And yet when he became sober, he was able to heal and yet again kind of overcome that.
جون لم يرد أن يكون الروكيت مان مجرد طرح لأحداث سيرة حياته كما هي، بل عبرة لغيره، وهي عليك أن تحب نفسك قبل أن تطلب الحب من الآخرين. لهذا قدم فيلما ملحميا خياليا يحكي قصة طفل وحيد ينطلق من بيت عائلة محطمة وفقيرة إلى قمة الشهرة والثراء، تعكس المشاعر الحادة التي عاشها نفسه من خلال العروض الموسيقية والغناء والرقص المسرحي والأزياء اللامعة والغريبة التي كان يرتديها على خشبة المسرح.
People don't pay to see Reg White. They pay to see Elton John.
How much dramatic license did you take yourselves?
Lots. I mean, yeah, but that's of course always with his blessing. But there's a difference between playing fast and loose with facts and making a stylistic choice to be fantastical. Our movie isn't, you know, it's not a lack of research or a lack of homework. It's that we have made a stylistic choice to tell the story in an elevated way, which is why people float off the ground. That didn't really happen. It's why people sing underwater. It's why you can walk from out of a rehabilitation clinic into 1950s Pinner. You know, we've done that because we feel it's an interesting way of telling the story. We've taken a theatrical approach, and theatrical in the traditional sense. Our movie is a very well shot stage play.
We've also done biopics as well. Eddie the Eagle we did is a biopic.
فليتشر وإدغرتون تعاونا معا عام 2016 في صنع إيدي النسر، فيلم سيرة حياة المتزلج البريطاني إيدي إدوارد الذي أصر على تمثيل بريطانيا في الألعاب الأولمبية رغم معارضة المؤسسات الرسمية التي لم تؤمن بقدراته.
You can do, you know, this happened on Monday, that happened on Tuesday, this happened on Wednesday, and there's quite a dry, factual retelling of
If you want
events.
to make a documentary, make a documentary.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And what we don't want to do, this is Elton John. He's one of the most flamboyant, original, fantastical people just in his everyday life that people can imagine. So if we can't bring that to the storytelling of a certain section of his life and his rise to fame, and that downfall, these peaks and troughs, if we can't do that dramatically in a creative, imaginative way, then that's right, make a documentary. There's some perfectly good ones out there, but we weren't doing that. We wanted to celebrate him, the music, the life that he's led, everything that he's given, and the cost to himself personally. And that's the exciting way to do it. That's the cinematic way to do it. That's why we put it on a big screen and we hit you with this music.
جون بكى متأثرا بعد العرض الأول للفيلم في مهرجان كان السينمائي، وخلافا لبوهيميان رابسودي نال الروكيت مان مدح النقاد لأنه لم يتفادى كشف علاقات جون الجنسية المثلية واضطراباته النفسية وحفلاته الصاخبة. لكن السؤال هو، هل سيحقق أرباحا مماثلة لبوهيميان رابسودي الذي حصد أكثر من 900 مليون دولار في شباك التذاكر ويفوز بجائزة الأوسكار لبطله تارن إيجرتون التي نالها رامي مالك هذا العام؟ حسام عاصي، BBC